Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, one and all, to Wisdom Wednesdays. It's your girl, Daniempowers, and I'm excited to be before you. Today is Wisdom Wednesdays. Listen, there's some thunder going on outside, so I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm so excited to be before you today. It is going to be an awesome live today, and we're going to learn a lot. This particular episode of Wisdom Wednesday is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. I always say that and ends up being longer than I anticipate, but hopefully I can stay true to what I'm saying to you today. So if you haven't already affirmed yourself, let's do that right now. Repeat after me. I am powerful. I am worth it. I can do all things. I am beautiful inside and out. Ladies and gentlemen, you are a beautiful soul. You are a beautiful soul. Remember that and let no one tell you otherwise. Today, our word of wisdom is pause. Yep, you heard it correctly. Hey, Stacy, our word is pause. How many of you have felt as though your life has been on pause for the last 8 or so weeks? Right? But some people may still feel like they've been super busy, right? Demands, people asking you to do this, doing that, work assignments, or different family engagements, or different things or responsibilities that you have. So even though we've been in some sort of a global pause, if you will, personally, you may feel as though you have more responsibilities. I'm part of different organizations and different groups, and a lot of times there are so much responsibility. There are meetings, there are activities and follow-ups that need to be done. And though you're not necessarily doing the regular activities that you were doing before, there is a need for pause. Sometimes pause comes in saying no. Sometimes pause comes in saying, I need to take a break. Sometimes pause comes in saying, I just need to take a deep breath. I want to encourage you all today to look at your life and see what areas do you need a pause and just say, wait, hold on. Can we take a second? Or maybe you're in a conversation with someone and it's getting heated. Maybe it might be through text message or maybe just a verbal conversation, and you find yourself needing to just say, wait a second, can we pause for a minute? Can we take a moment and just, can I have a second? Before you hit send, sometimes you need to take a pause. Oftentimes, life is so moving so fast that we don't often have time to take a break. There's so many frustrations. There's so many things that's coming into our minds. We're worried about getting married. We're worried about getting fired. We're worried about going to the grocery store. We're worried about X, Y, and Z. We're worried about so many things. And oftentimes, we need to take a deep breath and take a pause. You know why? Because sometimes we're hyperventilating. I need to get this done. I need to do that. I need to please this person. I need to please that person. And we haven't taken a moment just to take a deep breath. Our body is literally in a state of hyperventilation. Our eyes are puffy. Our breath is shallow because we just cannot say no, because we just can't take a pause. I had so many people reaching out to me. I need you on this Zoom call. I need you on this message. I need you on this thing. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? I'm like, no, I can't. I need to take a pause. I need to take a pause. There is power in taking a pause, taking a moment to go outside, taking a moment to take a breath, taking a moment to write in a journal, taking a moment just to have a piece of fruit, taking a moment for silence. I had a friend of mine who shared something with me. Someone that she knows lost a good friend, and she was trying to comfort that person and tell them certain words of encouragement. And that person was just like, "Listen, I just pause. Can you hold? Oftentimes we want to get things moving and pushing and get it done. Pause. I think about certain text messages that I've sent to individuals and certain things that I've said to individuals, and I should have just taken that pause and allow my mind and my brain cells to kind of get with the moment and then proceed. We cannot be so anxious for everything that we're rushing through life. As you see, the days are going by so fast, right? We barely have time to catch our breath. That's a sign that we have to slow down, okay? And take a pause. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, other reasons why we need to take a pause. Before entering into a difficult situation, take a moment to take a pause, reflect, okay? Before making big decisions, take a moment to pause. When you've got too much to do, you have work assignments, you have school assignments, you have business engagements, you have dates that you're trying to set up, you have people to follow up with, you have text messages to return, you have X, Y, and Z, you have grandma that needs to be picked up, you have kids that need diapers changed, you have all these things going on. And though we're in quarantine, these things have not stopped. That does not mean that you cannot take a pause. Take a breath. Feel how you're feeling on the inside. Take a moment to pray, all right? Take a moment to say, no, I cannot do this for you right now. Please give me a moment. Give me a week to get back to you. Yes, because guess what? If something happens to you, God forbid, and you're not here, that person will find another person to do their biddings, okay? It's not about being selfish. It's about being mindful of your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit, okay? So take a moment when you feel stress rising up in your body. You feel your chest is tight. You feel like you can't take a deep breath. You feel that stress is rising because of the pressures of life. Especially if you're tied to an organization, that organization is going to want more and more and more and more of you, right? Sometimes it's okay to say, I need a moment. I need a pause for a second. Can you give me a minute? And that's when you see if people genuinely care about you. When they allow you to say, you know what, I'm kind of pounding on you a little bit. You're right. You know what? Let me give you a gift certificate to go get a massage, or let me give you a gift certificate to, a card to go get some ice cream because I know you've been working hard. You know, sometimes we give so much to the wrong things, and we have to do an assessment, okay? And just take a moment and take a pause. When you feel like the moment is too much for you, it's just too much, take a pause. When you are at a loss for words, instead of grappling and saying things that you might regret later, understand that you have to take a moment to pause. It is very important for us to just take a moment and pause. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. And oftentimes we don't know, or I should say, what analogy can I use? Life is like the thing that have the sandglass, the hourglass. It has a whole bunch of sand on one side. It is trickling to the other side. We don't know how many grains of sand are left in that top portion. And so what we have to do is let each grain of salt fall at its given time. You can't rush it, man. Don't rush me, dude. Don't rush me, dude. It's going to get done. Let's take a deep breath and enjoy these moments, okay? Let's take a deep breath and enjoy life. Unpack it. Just like when it's a holiday season or you get a gift for your birthday. There is so much power in taking your time to unwrap that gift slowly so that you can enjoy and savor every moment of that gift. That's what life is. And oftentimes, because we don't take a second to pause, we're like a rat in the wheel, going round and 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 round, and we explode. So, today's word of wisdom was pause. No matter where you are in your life, even though we're in quarantine, it might seem like things are even more stressful. There's even more expectations of us from our family, friends, networks, organizations, businesses, our own personal wish lists and things that we want to accomplish and things that we haven't seen done, and the conversations that we need to finish and the texts that we need to return and the voicemail and the emails and the Zoom calls and the this and the that and the this that and the. Pause. Take a breath. Okay? So I challenge each of you. And I wanted to tap into one of the things I mentioned last week. We were making promises to ourselves, things that we need to. I promise that I will walk at least twice a week. I promise that I will do X, Y, and Z. One of the things that I promised to do is I promised to visit a specific place. I wanted to go to Vizcaya. And I actually took the time to go to the gardens this past Sunday and just walk through the garden and enjoy the scenery. When was the last time you just took a day just to enjoy nature, just to take a deep breath and be in silence, just to take a moment and listen to your favorite song, just to take a moment and not respond to that text message, just to take a moment and not respond to 100 emails? That means that you need to take a pause, ladies and gentlemen. And so I encourage each and every one of you today to go for it. Go for it. Take that pause. Take that moment that you need just to breathe. Because if you right now, wherever you are, listening to this live, watching this live, if you take a deep breath and it's coming from your chest and it's not coming from your belly, from your stomach, there's already some level of high stress in your body. You have to be able to take a deep breath so that your stomach can expand, right? And then once you take it all in and release it slowly, right through your mouth, right? But if you're taking a breath and it's like in your chest, you feel the tension in your body. That means you need to take a pause, okay? So that's my word of wisdom for today. Starting with me and extending to you guys, which I love you guys deeply, dearly. I want you all to take good care of yourselves. I'm trying to do it, and sometimes I need a reminder. And so that's our reminder. Take a deep breath. Yeah. Take a moment to go outside. That's what I'm going to do after I do this live. I'm going to go outside, family. Just take a walk around the block. Right? Take a second. Grab a piece of fruit. Drink some water. Release. Take a pause. All right? You matter to me, and I know that great things are coming your way. So stay encouraged, stay empowered. Release it. Let it go. It's going to be all right. Okay? It's going to be okay. Trust and believe me. It will be. All right? So stay blessed. Stay fly. Till next week, see you for Wisdom Wednesdays. My name is Daniela. Make sure you grab this book now. Make sure you grab this book now. Live your worth. How to maximize your greatness in every area of your life. All right? I appreciate your support. And have an awesome, awesome night. Till next week.